Hey folks, it is Tuesday, May 14th. 5:50 p.m. is the time, and the temperature is an extremely nice 20 degrees Celsius, and I am here at Victoria Park Station. There's a crowd of people boarding the 24A bus. There are subway platforms just overhead. And I just finished up having a snack after recording a video through Crescent Town, which is just to the west of here. You should be able to find that on the channel by now. But in this one, I'm going to head down to Danforth Avenue. And we'll take a walk around Shoppers World. That's a large plaza that apparently is also a shopping mall. I'll see if I can find the indoor portion of that. I've never seen it before. And then I will walk through Bangla Town, just finishing up at Main Street Station. I've been by Shoppers World a number of times, and I've eaten at some of the restaurants at the southwest corner of the parking lot, or rather the southeast corner. I wasn't aware that it was also an indoor shopping center. And there's Crescent Town off in the distance. That's an eastbound Line 2 train rolling into Victoria Park. So I'm just going to head south a few blocks here to Danforth, and that's where Shoppers World will be. Not to be confused with Shoppers World in Brampton. That's a large indoor shopping mall, although I think there's plans to completely redevelop it and turn it into a mixed community or a mixed-use community. But to my knowledge, the Shoppers World here is safe. Although apparently in the 60s, both were built by the same group of people. So they were related at some point. There's the commuter parking for Victoria Park Station. And Victoria Park Avenue here serves as the border between the former borough of Scarborough and the old city of Toronto. So I am in Scarborough right now, as I'm on the east side of the street. Where I'm heading apparently has 40 stores, most of which I believe are outdoor. There's a westbound Line 2 train. This neighborhood straight ahead is Taylor Massey, and on the other side Victoria Park is Oak Ridge. It's a bit of a walk from the subway to the main street, but this is where the subway goes from east-west along Danforth and Bloor, and then it heads north up to Kennedy Station. It is being extended further north. And according to Wikipedia, Shoppers World was one of the first enclosed shopping centers in the entire country. And it's weird because every time I've been by it, it never occurred to me that it would be an indoor shopping center. But we're about to find out. And Bangla Town runs along Danforth here from Pharmacy Avenue to the east over to Main Street to the west. This area is also known as Danforth Village. And there is the shopping center. And there's those restaurants I've eaten at. Well, I've at least eaten at the Burger King. There's approximately 326,000 square feet. And in the 20s, it was used for vehicle production. They built the Ford Model T there. I think they built, or they assembled the Model A as well. But in 1962, it was developed into a mall. And then in 1969, Shoppers World Brampton sprung up. Hey, hun, could you pick me up a wig from the sidewalk on your way home? Said nobody ever. Still, if there's a market for it, then why not sell them? All right, so we'll cross over to that side of the street when I'm done waltzing through this so-called shopping mall. Burger King, Ritz Caribbean Foods, the Church's Chicken, Bubble Tea, the Halibut House. Get your May 2-4 fireworks. But when it opened, there was an Eaton's as its anchor tenant. It's a large department store. And I think that is over there where Lowe's used to be. That later turned into a Zellers, which then later turned into a short-lived Target during their failed expansion into Canada. Then it turned into a Lowe's building center, and now it is nothing. There's a large Metro supermarket. The Metro and the Staples would be the current anchors. And just south of here, there is a Loblaw supermarket. But it very much takes on the character of a suburban style plaza for sure. Still don't know where the entrance to this place would be. Maybe I've just completely got that wrong. There's a Shoppers. I don't know if Shoppers Drug Mart has anything to do with the Shoppers World branding. M&M Food Market. I think it used to be M&M Meats. A health center. There used to be a Source. That's what became of Radio Shack in Canada. Discount glasses. Easy Home, furniture, appliances, electronics, and computers. There are a lot of furniture stores in this neighborhood, as you will see when we go through a walk through Bangla Town. Go through a walk. Good English there, Johnny. I think that might be an entrance to the indoor portion below the Lowe's sign, but that doesn't really make sense. I think there'd be a mall entrance sign or something. Maybe it's here. Nope. Dollarama, a wine rack. This was the entrance to Lowe's, at least according to the sign. Holy cow. I never would have known any of these places were here. And I wonder what's going to become of the Lowe's. That's obviously where the entrance was. Two vacant properties in here. 3 if you include the Lowe's, the former Lowe's, Freedom Mobile. This is even classified as a mall. I think it would be the smallest one in the city. Why wouldn't there be a sign that says mall entrance or anything to that effect? Right here. I bet there's people that have been coming here for ages, just going to the supermarket and the Staples in those stores and never knew there was an actual mall component. There's an LA Fitness,
I did like it the other way.
a Bulk Barn.
I do prefer it this way. It's exactly what he says. You can, in that contraction position.
It's a pretty big coin laundry, and I think I could have cut through there and popped out on Danforth. There you go, that's it for Shoppers World. Now I'll go across at Thyra Avenue and we'll walk through Bangla Town. Shoppers World doesn't have much of a presence along Danforth. That side of the street looks quite lively and colorful. This area has officially been named Bangla Town and designated as a cultural district. And for around 3 decades, the area has been a magnet for Bengali and Bangladeshi Canadian businesses, as we will soon see. It's a little over 1.5 kilometers in length. And it features dozens of Bangladeshi Canadian-owned small businesses. And I think the next few blocks are probably the most well-known. Padma Restaurant, fusion touch of Bangla cuisine. The Marhaba Supermarket. I'm sure I'm butchering a lot of these names. Bridal Hub. Bangladeshi fresh vegetables and dry foods served up there. The first time I walked through here, I looked up a number of the more notable and well-known businesses. I think this was one of them. One of them had just opened up. I wonder how that's doing. Subhan Pizza, medium cheese pizza, $7.99. All right, we'll keep heading west here over to Main Street Station. There's where Lowe's used to be. So that's still Shoppers World. Safa Fried Chicken and Cafe. Hakka Chopsticks. This might be the liveliest I've ever seen this neighborhood. As I mentioned, there's a lot of furniture stores. along this stretch. And we'll be going by the Comedy Bar a little bit later. Shisha. Pretty sure that used to be an appliance or furniture store. Fix It Females, the renovation goddess. Full home renovations, excavations, extensions, underpinning. That's serious work. We are fully licensed, insured, and have WSIB and guarantee all of our work. Neat stuff. And most of these businesses aren't chains. But this one is. There's a Leon's. I've been kind of looking for a new coffee table. I don't know if Leon's is the place where I'm looking to get it from. That might be worth popping in there. Concord Furniture and Appliances. Deepka Fashion. Two Brothers Shawarma. If you're hungry, I think this would be a pretty awesome neighborhood to hit up. But you could say that about a lot of Toronto's busier neighborhoods. Southern Comfort. Mattress and Furniture House. Pretty serious e-bikes. There's Comedy Bar. They've got another location near Ossington and Bloor. I've been here. I was not in the main room though. It was a small room in the downstairs portion. It was an excellent show. It's a very intimate environment. And back when Second City was in between homes, they were operating out of that Comedy Bar location. This is Dawes Road. So when they first installed these bike lanes on Danforth, they only went as far east as Dawes, but they've since been extended. So you can now take them all the way across to Victoria Park. I think I wouldn't mind living here. Lots of food options, lots of life on the street. Got the subway along Danforth as well. No shortage of furniture stores. I think stuff like that has fallen out of style a bit. And coming up in 2 blocks will be Main Street. How many of these furniture stores can this area sustain? Len Duckworth's Fish and Chips since 1930. Maybe someone should let her know. There's bike lanes on Danforth. Halal pizza and wings. And this is Main Street. Just south of here is the Upper Beaches neighborhood and a GO station. I'm going to head into the subway station and hop on a westbound Line 2 train. This is a pretty packed bus. Dawes Road bus only goes to St. Clair. That's a very short route. There's a 506 Carlton streetcar that's going all the way to Hyde Park. And I believe this is the northernmost part of the entire Toronto streetcar network. Even though on a map it looks like it is south of St. Clair. I think it's actually north of anywhere the 512 St. Clair runs. And with the 512 being out of commission, it's at least the most northern streetcar stop at the moment. I'm going to hit a westbound train, so I hope you enjoyed this one, walking from Victoria Park Station around Shoppers World and along Danforth Avenue through Bangla Town to Main Street Station. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. If you wish to support what I do on YouTube, there's links to my Patreon and channel membership down in the description. I have an Instagram account at Johnny Strides. And there is a super thanks button appearing down below if you wish to say thanks that way. I just peeked at the screen and it said 5 minutes to the next train, so there's a bit of a wait. Anywho, thank you for watching and I will catch you in the next one. Yoink.